Assalamu alaikum students. This is Tavish Khatri speaking. Okay, today we are going to start our new topic and that is quadratic equation. We will start with what quadratic equation actually is and we will then move forward. Okay, let's just start with its definition. Quadratic equation. And we can define it as an equation which is similar to ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is known as quadratic equation. क्या कह रहे हैं बेटा? An equation which is similar to ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is known as quadratic equation. और मैं इसकी कंडीशन भी बता देता हूँ. Where a is always unequal to 0. If the given equation is quadratic equation, then a must not be equal to 0, because if a gets 0, then it will become linear equation. Okay, so what's the condition here? Condition is that a must always be not equal to 0. Okay, now let me tell you what is a. A is coefficient of x square. What is b? B is coefficient of x. And what is c? C is constant. Alright students, a is coefficient of x square. Let me give you an example. If I compare this equation with original equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, like if I comparing with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So a is coefficient of x square, and what is my coefficient of x square? Here 1 is present, so a is equal to 1. B is equal to, b is coefficient of x. Here coefficient of x is -5, and the constant term is c. Here the constant number is c. C is equal to +6. These are my values of a, b and c for this equation. Alright students. Okay, so let me give you another example. Whether or not this is quadratic equation, yes, this is quadratic equation. If I compare ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, I will get a is equal to 2, because a is what? Coefficient of x square. Here coefficient of x square is +2. B is what? Coefficient of x. Here coefficient of x is 0, because no term with x is present. So coefficient of x is 0. Here b is equal to 0, and constant number is what? -5 in this case. So yes, this is quadratic equation because the highest power of variable x is 2 and a is not equal to 0. Okay, it can be in form of y as well, in form of z as well, but with single variable. I mean, if the equation like this is written, now this is not quadratic equation because there are two variables. Okay, so quadratic equation must have one variable in itself, whether it is y, x, z, t or anything, but one variable should be there. Okay, let's give another example. This is quadratic equation or not? Yes. If I compare it with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, I will get a is equal to 2 coefficient of x square and b is equal to 3 coefficient of x, and c is equal to 0 because there is no constant term present. So yes, this is my quadratic equation. If I take another example, yes, this is also quadratic equation because if I compare it with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, here my a is 4 coefficient of x square, b is 0 because there is no term containing x, and c is also 0 because there is no constant term. So yes, highest power of this equation is 2, and a, which is coefficient of x square, and a is not 0 in this case. So yes, this is quadratic equation. Okay, let me give you another example. No, this is not a quadratic equation because there is no term containing x square. This means in this equation coefficient of x square is what? 0. Coefficient of x square is 0. A is equal to 0 in this case. This implies this is not a quadratic equation. Alright, let me give you another example. This is quadratic equation. No, this is not quadratic equation because highest power of variable must be 2 for quadratic equation. Here power 3 is also present, so this is not quadratic equation. Although x squared term is present here, but since x cube is also there, it is not a quadratic equation, but it is a cubic equation, which we will discuss later. So this is not a quadratic equation. All right, now discuss how to find roots of quadratic equation. Okay, what are the roots of quadratic equation? Roots are the value of variable or values of the variable which we, when put into our original equation, it will satisfy the equation. Like, let me give you an example. Here the roots are -3, -2. I am telling you because I know the answer. I will tell you later how to find these values. Okay, what does this mean that -3 and -2 are the roots of this equation? If I will put -3 in my original equation, so what it will become? -3 is representing my value of x, so it will become -3 square plus 5 Here I will write minus 3 instead of x, plus 6 is equal to 0. Minus square, minus raised to power even number is always positive. Minus square plus 3 square 9. Plus into minus, plus into minus, minus 5 3s are 15, plus 6 is equal to 0. 9 plus 6 again 15, 15 minus 15 is equal to 0, so 0 is equal to 0. This is what I was trying to explain, that when we put our roots or the value of x which is the और the value of x, अगर हमारे पास जो रूट्स होंगे हम उसको इक्वेशन में पुट करेंगे तो हमारे पास इक्वेशन सेटिस्फाई कर रही होगी, यानी लेफ्ट हैंड साइड और राइट हैंड साइड का आंसर बराबर आ रहा होगा. मैंने कहा -2 भी इसी इक्वेशन का रूट है, मैं उसको भी चेक कर लेता हूँ पुट करके. Put x is equal to -2. Here x square means -2 square plus 5 into x means 5 into -2 minus 6 is equal to, sorry, my equation was x square plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. Here this is plus 6. Minus raised to power even number will give me plus 2 square is 4. Plus into minus, minus 5 2s are 10 plus 6 is equal to 0. 4 plus 6 10, 10 minus 10 0 is equal to 0. So again x is equal to -2 is also satisfying my equation. So it is also my root of the equation x square plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. If I put any other value, let me show you. Like if I consider equation and if I put x is equal to 3, so x square means 3 square plus 5 into 3 plus 6 is equal to 0. 3 square means 9 plus 5 3s are 15 plus 6. So this will become 9 plus 15 24 plus 6 30, which is always not equal to 0. If I take -1, x square plus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. Put x is equal to -1. -1 square plus 5 into -1 plus 6 is equal to 0. Minus power even number plus 1 square is 1 plus into minus, minus 5 ones are 5 plus 6 is equal to 0. 1 minus 5 minus 4 plus 6 minus 2, which is not equal to 0. So you can see no other value will satisfy the equation given. There can only be two possible values of x which will be satisfying our equation, because the highest power of the variable is 2. So there must be two values of x which will be satisfying our equation, and that two values of x which will be satisfying our equation is known as roots of the equation. Roots are the values of x or variable of quadratic equation which will be satisfying the equation. Okay, now discuss how to find roots of quadratic equation. How to find roots of the quadratic equation. There are three methods by which we can find roots of the quadratic equation. Number one, by using quadratic formula. Number two, by completing the square. And number 3, factorization. And more precisely, completing the square. Factorization, or more precisely, completing the, sorry, or more precisely, middle term breaking. Alright students, here are 3 methods by which we can find roots of quadratic equation. Number 1, quadratic formula. Number 2, completing the square method. And number 3, factorization. We will see step by step how to find roots of the quadratic equation by using quadratic formula first. Then we will go to completing the square, and then we will discuss how to solve quadratic equation by factorizing the equation. There is another method as well, like we can also find roots of the quadratic equation or any other equation graphically, which we will discuss in our next section, in which we will be discussing or covering graphs. So for now, we will be discussing 3 methods, and we are going to start with quadratic formula. Formula used to find the roots of the quadratic equation is known as quadratic formula. And for general quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, quadratic formula is x is equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Why there is plus and minus sign? Because quadratic formula will give me two values of x. So plus and minus are for two different values of x, which will be satisfying my equation. How to use that formula? It is simple, but you all must remember this formula. This is really important. X is equal to minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Now let's see how to use this formula. Okay, example number 1. Solve given equation by using quadratic formula. And what is equation? Equation is 3x square plus x minus 2 is equal to 0. So that is simple. What I will do in first place, I will comparing with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 to know the values of a, b and c. A is what? Coefficient of x square. Here coefficient of x square is what? Plus 3. B is what? Coefficient of x. Here coefficient of x is plus 1. And c is what? Constant number. Here constant number is minus 2. So now just apply quadratic formula. X is equal to minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac upon 2a, and start putting values. Minus of b. B is what? B is plus 1 plus minus square root b square. B is again plus 1 square minus 4a is what? Plus 3. And c is what? Minus 2 upon 2a. 2 and a is again plus 3. Now I will simplify. X is equal to minus into 1 minus 1 plus minus square root 1 square 1 minus minus plus 4 threes are 12, 12 twos are 24 upon 2 threes are 6. So x will become minus 1 plus minus 1 plus 24, 25 upon 6. So x will become minus 1 plus minus square root of 25 is what? Square root of 25 is 5 upon 6. So I will split into two values, one with plus sign, minus 1 plus 5 upon 6 and minus 1 minus 5 upon 6. Alright. So I will get two values on simplification. Minus 1 plus 5 will give me minus 4 upon 6. If I simplify, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, minus 2 upon 3, and minus 1 minus 5 will give me minus 6 upon 6. 6 1s are 6, 6 1s are 6. X is equal to minus 1. So I have calculated, or I have find out my roots of the equation, and I can write it in solution set. And what are my roots? Minus 2 upon 3 minus 1. That is my answer. Please don't write solution set like this, minus 2 upon 3 minus 1. That is completely wrong. Just don't do this. Write values of x in set form and don't put any bracket or parenthesis. Alright students, let me give you another example to use quadratic formula. Okay, first comparing with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So a is what? Coefficient of x square. Here coefficient of x square is plus 7. B is what? Coefficient of x, and here coefficient of x is minus 10. And c is what? Constant term. Here constant is minus 8. So now just apply quadratic formula. X is equal to minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. X is equal to minus b. B is what? Minus 10 plus minus square root b square means minus 10 square minus 4 ac. A is what? 7. C is what? Minus 8 upon 2a. A is what? Plus 7. We have already find out the values of a, b and c here. So x becomes minus minus plus 10 plus minus square root. Minus power even number plus 10 square is 100. Minus minus plus 4 sevens are 28. 28 into 8. Here 4 sevens are 28. 28 into 8. 224 upon 2 sevens are 14. 2 into 7, 14. So x becomes 10 plus minus square root 100 plus 224 will give me 324 upon 14. X is equal to 10 plus minus square root of 324 is 18 upon 14. So I will get two values, one with 10 plus 18 upon 14 and the another one is 10 minus 18 upon 14. मैंने क्या किया बेटा, ये जो प्लस माइनस में मुझे दो वैल्यूज गिवन थी ना, ये अलग अलग कर लिया. एक प्लस में लिख लिया तो एक वैल्यू आ जाएगी, माइनस में लिख लिया तो दूसरी वैल्यू आ जाएगी. 10 प्लस 18 अपॉन 14 विल गिव मी माई फर्स्ट रूट. 10 माइनस 18 अपॉन 14 विल गिव मी माई सेकेंड रूट. हियर 10 प्लस 18 28 upon 14. 14 2s are 28, so x is equal to plus 2. 10 minus 18, 10 minus 18 will give me minus 8 upon 14. 2 4s are 8, 2 7s are 14. X is equal to minus 4 upon 7. So these are my two values of x which will be satisfying equation, or these are my two roots. So I can write solution set. Alright students, that is how you can use quadratic formula to evaluate or find out the roots of the quadratic equation. I hope it's clear. We will discuss completing the square in our next lecture. In our next lecture. For now, that's all. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.